A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hello and welcome to Saturday night with the NBA on 2K Sports. An exciting game on the way. I'm Brian Anderson with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill. Allie LaForce will be reporting from the sidelines. A look at the Pistons starting group. We've got Al Horford. James is out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Brandon Miller. And for Orlando, Kelly Oubre out there with Davis. Then there's Hayes. Then there's Topic, and it's Livers in at the center position, filling out the middle. And Grant, by now, many of the questions we had coming into the season have been answered. Oh, no
question. BA, but it's still a long way to go. We know how much can change over the course of a season, so I wouldn't be surprised if a contender or two has yet to emerge.
Now here's Cunningham. Down low. Stolen by Davis. Fast break. Here we go. The floater. And Oubre with the lay-in.
And now the game is really starting to flow. We should be in for a good one.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Now here's Horford. Cunningham with the ball. Over Topic. And it's Cunningham missing. Here's Topic. Check by James. Topic, no good. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Horford passes to James. Here's Cunningham from behind the arc. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Hey, shot's good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
James outside. Pass to Cunningham. 5 to shoot. There's the three. Knocks down the triple.
A little back and forth from Cunningham. He's gotten comfortable from three-point range.
Outside Davis. Hayes for three. And another three for Orlando.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Now here's Horford. Pass to Miller. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
Yeah, I like whenever Miller uses his size to his advantage, especially down near the rim.
Here's Topic, and right away, Brandon Miller showed that he was a star in the making, Grant.
Yeah, he's a three-level scorer, B.A. He's very fluid as a player, and he makes the game look so easy. And he hasn't even grown into his body yet.
Here's Oubre. Lets it fly. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Oubre's got his second basket of the night.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Looking at our leaderboard here, last year the teams that made an art out of transitioning from defense to offense. Orlando in second.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
James finds Cunningham. Over Topic. And it's Cunningham missing.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Horford. From 12 feet, and Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Horford. Cunningham's got 5.
Yeah, they need Cunningham to be effective from that mid-range area.
Pass delivers. The rebound by Detroit.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Now here's Miller. Over Oubre. And again, it's Detroit.
Yeah, the vision that Cunningham has shown in his career is as good as it gets.
Here's Topic. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Jamal Mosley. We discussed the different ways that Al Horford can impact a game. And Coach told me he defends, he rebounds, he can score from all 3 levels. Al does whatever his team needs on any given night. He's the glue guy. So it'll be interesting to see what contribution Horford brings tonight. B.A.?
Appreciate the report, Allie. Now here's Horford. They set the pick. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Oubre. Orlando's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Hayes with room to shoot. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Give him 8 points now.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
The 3 drops in the 3. And it's all knotted up.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller's so quick off the catch.
The Magic have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. And he's going for the oop here. And Davis slams it home.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
Pistons shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Cunningham outside. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
Davis misses. The Pistons have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Cunningham outside. And there's the screen. To the middle. It's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Magic. Here's Oubre. And it's flushed down. Again.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. To get down the floor before the defense is set.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Tough move by Miller. Having to absorb the foul while taking his shot.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Magic.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
To the inside. James deciding where to go with it. Hits a 3-pointer.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
Now here's Ball. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Ware.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And the only question for the Magic, figuring out who will initiate the offense stand.
Yeah, Brian, they have great players who can finish plays. But the issue they ran into last playoffs was finding someone to set them up. That's something you know they need to address.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Hey, shot's good.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Detroit with the ball. 3-point lead. Cunningham passes to James. Pass to Miller. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ware. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Oubre. Outside Davis. Shoots from the line. And another basket for Orlando.
Yeah, Davis was just waiting for the ball. And once he gets it, it's all over.
Pass to Ware. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. And the Pistons lead by 4.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Oubre. 56 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Hayes. Can't get it to fall. The Pistons lead by 4. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
And solid pass from Cunningham. He has a good understanding for when the defense has overcommitted.
And it's the Magic with the ball. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
And he comes up with a bucket.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, with the size that Cunningham has, he is a real handful inside.
Davis a screen. There's Ball with a 3. He buries it from 3. Ball's got his second bucket on the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pistons?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Another thing that's gone well for them is the mid-range jumper. It's been falling with ease so far.
We've got Ball. Davis out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Hayes, and it's Livers in at the center position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Now here's Cunningham. 15 in his last outing. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, a sign of things to come, hopefully. I mean, once Miller gets going, he is capable of dominating games.
Here's Ball. From downtown. That shot off. Detroit leading by 3. And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard.
Now here's Hayes. He's got 10. Ball outside. Over Cunningham. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night. And James has got the ball here for Detroit. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you. Cunningham passes to Horford, and it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
The Pistons making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Hayes up top. And finished off by Hayes.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
The Pistons lead by 3. Cunningham passes to Horford. Barrett against Hayes. Elbow shot on the way. Some solid defense from Hayes. Orlando has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Pass delivers. Basket's good. And now just a 1-point Detroit lead. Here's Barrett. His last outing, he had 20. The 3 is up. Orlando with the rebound. They're moving on after a tough loss they took at the hands of the Pacers.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And it's Detroit with the ball, following the bucket by the Magic. Horford outside. For 3. Hey, Horford from range.
Well, there's the floor-stretching ability of Horford. Very hard for a defense when he's knocking those down.
Here's Ball. Misses from short range. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Parks. Back to Ball. Inside. It's tipped and stolen by Barrett. Here's Cunningham. That one a little long. Magic trail by 4. Pass to Parks. Here's Livers. And here's Hayes. Orlando again missing.
Well, so far, he hasn't had the same luck from deep in this quarter.
Will stand for the Detroit Pistons. The rebuild continues.
Well, Brian, it's a process that almost every franchise has to go through at one time or another. You just hope players don't feel lost in the shuffle and they keep playing their best basketball.
Now here's Hayes. 12 points for him. Outside Oubre. They need this. He missed there. His first misfire in 5 tries. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant with the money's on the line. The mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Washington's checked in for Orlando. And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. In third, the Magic.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
Cunningham against Ball. Here's Hayes. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
Stand the top pick of the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years. What have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create. shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner. Well, pretty much a 6'6" point guard. Cade Cunningham was the first pick in the draft because of his playmaking. Rare for someone of his size.
Now here's Ball. 20 points for him last game against Indiana. Hey, shot's good.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Ball. And Cunningham gets it to go. On the assist by Barrett. Cunningham's got 16 points now. Now here's Hayes. Washington, a screen on Barrett. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Yeah, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Now here's Barrett. No made baskets yet. Got a piece of it. Here we go. The finish. And Washington powers it through.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Miller. Orlando making their last shot. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
He's been very reliable tonight, not wasting any chances, really using his head.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. A free throw off from Miller.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Parks gets the bucket. Parks got 4 points now in the quarter.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
The Pistons lead by 6. Outside Carter. Back to Cunningham. And rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go. And the Magic making a change here. Davis is checked in. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the half. 6 to shoot. Here's Miller. And again, no good by Detroit. Orlando has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Hayes, the pass delivers. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And here's Cunningham. 16 points for him. Here's Miller. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
Magic trail by 6. Pass to Hayes. The three from Washington. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Washington's got 5 now.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Out of bounds, it'll be Magic ball. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Orlando. They're on a 14-6 run. Right side Davis. Oh, the power! Anthony Davis!
And I'll tell you what, if you're going to mix it up with Davis, you better be on your game. He's so powerful inside.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've led by as many as 11 to the paint. Poke loose. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Washington passes to Davis. Here's Ball. Washington, a screen on Cunningham. And Ball gets it to go. 8 seconds left in the second. Cunningham up top, over ball. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Magic out in front, up by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Taking a look here now at the Magic. This is when it starts to get real. You're past the opening night energy, and you're not as well rested as you were in the offseason.
Yeah, it's time to show us what you really can do.
And talking about our game involving the Magic, not a lot of separation here at the half.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Orlando has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game, setting the floor for the Pistons. Al Horford out there with Miller. Then there's Cunningham. Then there's James. They grab their own miss.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Horford left side. Cunningham outside. Clock at 6. Fires for 3. Orlando with a rebound. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Pass to Oubre. And he lobs it up to the rim. And finished off by Hayes.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Pistons trail by 3. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Here's Topic, still without a bucket. Now here's Hayes. They set a pick. Pass to Topic, just 5 to shoot. The Magic need to put one up here. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Topic has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Miller outside. Oubre into the lane. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And here we now get a look back on the best shot blockers in the NBA last season. In the third spot, Anthony Davis.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Cade Cunningham has really been improving from distance. He said early in his career he was playing a lot of minutes and stepping back to the NBA three-point line, he just didn't have enough legs in his shot. After his shin surgery, he redefined his form and strengthened his legs. Brian, he said it helped a lot.
That could be a silver lining of all that time off, Allie. Outside Davis. Pass to Topic. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Detroit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Miller outside. Now Horford. James passes to Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Miller outside. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 7 assists in the game. Here's Topic. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Topic has got 6.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now here's Horford. He's got 5. Oh, there's the alley. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Oubre against Miller. Pulls up on the wing. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Miller's got 5 points now this quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from him.
Now here's Oubre. 11 points in the game.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Pass to Miller. Shoots over Oubre. Davis with a rebound. Orlando leading by 4. Despite entering his 30s, Anthony Davis is not slowing down, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And last year, AD put up the best rebounding numbers of his career. And his shooting percentage also very high. And just watching him, Davis is still an all-NBA caliber player, capable of taking over on both ends.
Horford with a steal. Pass to Jennings. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Jennings has got his first points of the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
And here are the Magic now. And here's Hayes. Here's Topic. He's got 6. Here's the pick. From the arc. Hayes misses. Detroit has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Stan, you've coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have a guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
Now here's Ball. 9 points in the game. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
At the line for Orlando. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. This Magic squad, Stan, has a great young core. What do you think they have to do now to take that next step?
Well, Brian, they do. They have great depth and a lot of good young players, but they need more shooting around their core guys, and they've got to improve their backcourt position. Their front court is loaded. They've got to get a little bit more balance.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Outside Barrett. Pass to Carter. on the clock.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And Orlando has possession. Now ball. 11 points in the game. Tipped away. Inside. Pass to Allen. Back to ball. Fires the three. And another miss by Orlando. For Detroit, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Here's Jennings. Down low. To the middle. Here's Nesmith. Misses in close.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Barrett against Hayes. Pass to Ware. To the inside. Here's Jennings. The three. Barrett. Ball with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Nesmith passes to Hayes. Here's Parks. Sinks the tray. Parks got 7 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And there's 1:38 left in the third.
You love to see it. Barrett operating the pick and roll like a surgeon.
And here are the Magic now. They lead by 1. Hayes, the pass to Ball. Beyond the arc. Can't bury it. His 5th miss in 9 tries. For Detroit, they've gotten 7 of their first 11 attempts to go in this half. Pass to Jennings. A minute 6 left to play in the third quarter here. So they take the lead. Jennings has got his 2nd basket of the game.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Ball passes to Allen. The shot's good. And the Magic lead by 1.
And this is a testament to Allen's focus. Able to score despite the defense being up on him.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Jennings. Here's Ware. He's got 5. Tries it from 19. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in. He's got 16.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Ball outside. From outside the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter. Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Orlando ahead, leading by just 2. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Ball, Jared Allen out there with Davis. Then there's Topic, and it's Parks in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. The hallmark of this Orlando team, their defense, which led them to the playoffs last year, Coach.
Well, Brian, they were 2nd in defensive rating. They've got great size. They're young and active. This is a great defensive team. And what's scary for the rest of the East, this team is still on the way up.
Ball outside from deep. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Has to Ware. Miller outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Miller's got 24 points.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Outside Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And the Magic lead by 2. Detroit shooting it well at 59%. Cunningham outside. Oh, Cunningham! A highlight!
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass the ball. Oh, Carter with the block. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Cunningham. Cunningham showing the D, no mercy.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And we've got a timeout from Jamal Mosley. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Livers, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Al Horford's checked in for the Pistons. James comes in for Carter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And another miss by Orlando.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Horford passes to Cunningham. And if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Magic have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Hayes is checked in for Orlando.
First team foul. Now in the lineup for your Magic, number 35, Ethan.
Here's Topic. He's watched by Cunningham. The shot. Hayes, shot's good. Hayes has got 21 points in the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
James outside. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lobs it up.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Cunningham with the ball. Miller outside, wide open. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Miller's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Parks. Inside, here's Hayes. Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. 10 of 14 from the field.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And here's James. Miller with it. Horford outside. 6 on the shot clock. There's Cunningham with a 3. Nice work beyond the arc by Cunningham.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
They set the pick. Here's Parks. No good with the triple.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Orlando has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Livers, and the layup falls.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And so James will bring it up for Detroit. Cunningham outside. Takes a 13-footer. Orlando with the rebound. Livers got rebound number 7 tonight. Left side Davis. Horford with a steal. Cunningham finds Horford. Wanting it more. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. Let me credit them for learning to break well and being opportunistic. What an emphatic bucket by Davis. This is a guy who never backs down or gives up.
The Pistons have gotten 6 of 10 attempts to drop in the fourth quarter. Cunningham looking it over. Oh! Wow! And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Big time points from Cunningham. Good to see him stepping up in these moments.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. Orlando making a switch here. Oubre's checked in.
Number 9, Kelly Oubre Jr.
The Magic have gotten 7 of their first 10 shots to go during this fourth quarter. Now here's Hayes. Over James. Some solid defense from James. Detroit has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Nifty move. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Outside Oubre. Outside Davis. Orlando again missing. The Pistons leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Takes it inside, down low.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Cunningham, first personal foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Magic.
So he gets them both.
Well, that's what you expect from him in this situation.
The Pistons have gone 8 of 12 so far here in the fourth. Cunningham steps on the gas.
Yeah, the way that Cunningham knifes his way inside off the dribble, it's hard not to foul him on the move.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a lead.
Cunningham at the line for 2.
So he gets them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
Hayes up top, check by James. Hayes misses.
And you know they were praying for that one to go down.
Yeah, they really wanted that bucket to go. You can't get discouraged though.
James outside. Shot clock at 6. There's Cunningham with a 3. Drills it from deep. Cunningham's got 39.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Takes a step back. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. With the crossover. Oh!
Wow!
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Cunningham's teammates and coaches trust in him in a big spot.
1:02 left in the final quarter. And here's Oubre from the arc. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from...
Okay!
Oh, my gosh.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
And Orlando has possession. And it's good! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate, exactly when his team needs it.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Yeah, they need everything to break their way at this point if they're going to rally back.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Six to shoot. Takes a three. Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
It's your 407 Penn State.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hipp.